Hi everyone, so I come top 8 today at the Stockton Beanie Regional. I'm just going to share my deck list. I went 4-2, I finished 7th, I lost to the winner, I lost 2nd place, so snuck into the top 8 there. Deck worked really well, I only bricked once. Obviously it was game 2 when I was going first to the last round, but we'll get into the list. So for the tiers, 2 Rhino, I got 3 Sheeran, 3 Havness and 3 Merly. I didn't want the 3 Rhino because this is the worst normal summon because obviously everyone's playing Bisted, and I wanted the Diviner. I played Diviner and that's basically the 3rd Rhino, and then maxing out on all these because you don't want to mill them. They're all good to draw, you know, see great normal summon, great extender and great in their turn, and you know, you want to mill them, so max out on them, and obviously this is pretty good. But I was only playing like one Solurk and I wanted to play a Diviner, so I thought it would be best to not play 3 of these. If you're not playing a Diviner and you're playing a 2nd Solurk, I could totally see the reason for multiple of these, but not in this build. Then I played 3 Scream. I played 3 Scream because I wanted to play around Bisted's best I could. You know, like if you've got a normal summon Arena or you've got a normal summon Merly, then obviously Scream's the card you want. And like this is almost a mill 6 every time because you mill 3 in your turn, mill 3 in their turn. And then obviously the ability to add the spell and trap. Like you want to hit this card to mill to add the spells. To add the trap because you want to end on double trap. Then I play 3 Pellerino, 3 Terraforming, obviously self-explanatory. Heartbeat is the last event I think I'll play with. Mine still legal, so I wanted to play it and I thought everyone would be on the mine hype, so I played the Heartbeat. Obviously sending it to Grave and grabbing a trap back is insane. Instant Fusion, a good card. I played 1 talent in the main. This was over the 8th Bestial and it helped out with the siding patterns a lot. Then I played 1 Solurk and 1 Crime to round out the tier cards. I didn't think 2 Solurk was necessary because I feel like you played the Heartbeat or the Solurk, and I wanted the Heartbeat for the versatility obviously out of mine, and it did happen because I played a mine deck. We don't talk about that. I played a 3 Medora. Just max out on the shufflers, to be honest. The same with 3 Caldo. These are the cards obviously you want to mill, so maxing out on them. And then I suppose slightly where the build changes, I only played 1 Kelbeck and 1 Diviner. As much as I hate to admit it, shout out to Martindale for this idea. I mean, playing 1 Kelbeck, I mean, you don't want to draw the millers because you don't want to mill your opponent, because you should be expecting on Ishizu tier because it's the best deck of the format. I never want to use this, so why would I play multiple to draw it? The only reason why I play 1 is because I think Diviner is literally that good that if you're playing a non-mirror and you've got the freedom to send Kelbeck, you send this off Sprint, Revise it off health, it basically doubles your chance of hitting 1 if you mill it. And then like being able to just have access to this is insane, but I don't want to see it all the time because why would I want to see a card that I don't want to resolve? But let's say Herald, if you're going to mill one of these 6, so if Herald can set up the other one, you've got 2 shufflers, and if you want to mill, obviously you can hit a mill. It's insane. Then now we're down to the going 2nd cards. So 3 Super Poly, 3 Magnamute, 3 Druid's and 1 Serenity. So this is because I was expecting a lot of mirror, people are going to play into it, people are going to, you know, Dweller, Rukalos, I can Super Poly the board, stop myself from being Dwellered. Obviously he's absolutely insane in the mirror, and then people who are bad in the mirror will use the shufflers, and then if you use a shuffler and you've still got this Druid's Worm, or you've still got this Magnamute, obviously Magnamute replaces itself, so it's the best one. But like this is also really tricky to get around. They almost have to like return this every time because they'll like, use all the in the mirror anyway. They use a little fusion effects, and then obviously getting sprite absolutely free. So if you want to sort of like go for going second cards, so you can count the Kelbeck, count the talents, then count the free happiness. So you know you've got like 3, 6, 9, 12, 15 going second cards. It's ridiculous. There's so many going second cards in a main deck, but work with your engine. So that's the main 41. Like I said, the minor was played. I'll probably just cut that first. So like I'm happy at 41 to be honest. I don't think you need to go down to 40 with the deck that mills as much as it mills. Unfortunately, even the extra deck is absolutely completely fixed. And I feel like if you're not playing this extra deck, you're either not playing Diviner and make Baron, like that's the only thing. So I feel like you got K Kalos, Kaleido, Rube Kalos, Drixtapelia, Garura and Mud Dragon. I've seen people dropping the Drixtapelia, but the thing is you absolutely need this to like help recycle your cards, and it's great against Flunder, and there's a lot of Flunder, and one of my losses was 2 Flunder, so I wouldn't want to cut this amount of Flunder match any harder. Then I played Baron, because I played the Diviner, won me a game against Mindburn. Obviously I go for it as much as possible, but the only problem is you don't really get Baron as often as you would like, because the Bistids stopping you from getting to Garura, stopping you from doing anything to the point where you could actually summon a Baron. One draw like cards busted. Needs to be banned. Redoer. This is actually really good because, like Schmidt said, it's like a, or like Schmidt or Pax, I can't remember who it was. They're basically saying like it's a sprint for your Shirin, which is like, it's insane. It always comes up. Baguska. Made it once against Madolche, got imperned, I was sick. Zeus, never made this, but like I made it, Ligna made it today in the regional, but like I made it lots of other times. Beatrice, Class, Sprained, Elf and Dark obviously made these loads. Yeah, then we're going to the side. So I played 3 draw. I was expecting a lot of Thunder. Basically, right, the way I built the stack was the main was built for the mirror, the side was built for anything other than a mirror. This is insane against Pendulum and against Thunder, so I played that. Twin, I'm always playing 3 back row removal cards minimum in the side, so whether this is Twin or whether it's Cosmic, so it depends on the meta, but at the moment Thunder, and this is literally an FTK guns Thunder. I mean, you hit the map, you hit the Dream Town, it's over. Then the side, I suppose it gets a little bit different. So I played the 3 Herald and alongside the 2 Kelbeck. And the reason I played this was because if I was playing a mirror, I want blowouts obviously. So if I Herald and negate one of their, like negate the Rhino or whatever, and I pitch a Keldo or a Medora, then I've got a Shuffler, and then like I've turned off like the Rhino, which is an awesome assumed, and then they're one of their like players, and it's like they've got to be, the players have got to be pretty limited at that point. And then if I don't turn that off, and see, I'm always milling turn 0 in the mirror because they're going to resolve other Ds, so I might as well try and resolve mine. And then obviously against anything other than the mirror, I'm obviously milling every single time because in their turn, because they're not going to resolve it. And then I played the call by just to try and hit the shifter. That's all it was for really. I played the talents just for going first. I played the Zombie World and the Banshee just to try and beat the Thunder. I did resolve Zombie World against the Thunder, took a major step outway. He made the Zeus, he did outway because my hand is pretty poor, but obviously he missed. It's fun to play the misplay. He misplayed locking himself under his own mine, so I ended up winning that game, which was just handed to me, to be honest. So yeah, 41 main, 15 side, 15 extra. I just run through matchups now. I played Branded Despia 2-0 Dart. I played the Mirror 2-0 Dart. I played Mindburner 2-0 Dart. I played Flu. He won the regional and he sacked everyone all day, and I was sick about it. So I got sacked by the flute player, literally 3 games in a row, but like I said, he misplayed game 2, so I won. Then I played Madolche, Ishizu, and I 2-0'd that, and then I played the mirror, and then I got 2-0'd, but against that mirror, like, he went first, he had everything, it was all 2 pistols, there's nothing you can do. And then game 2, I literally fucking set 2 and passed, so that's how it is. Anyway, that was a regional ball, that was a deck profile, hope you enjoyed it.